at the Home of Everything Frederick, 401 North Market Street. I am here with Judith, also known as the Moss Lady, which could be derogatory, except you create these gorgeous works of art that are hanging on the walls of the Home of Everything Frederick for sale. What got you into doing art like this, utilizing moss?
Well, hi, Shannon. Thanks for having me on the show. And I've been interested in nature. I've been interested in collecting, finds on the forest floors, on the beach, since I was in my youth. And I've been in the business arena for the majority of my life. And I decided to branch off into a second career using all the ingredients that I love. And so I've created these items and just launched my business at the end of last year and hoping that others will enjoy them as well.
So you go around and find all of this stuff?
Well, many are found in antique shops. They're found locally. So the pieces that I've created here are all mounted on antique frames, but they can also be done on new frames or frames that my clients already own.
Yeah.
And I, basically put a mounting board on the back and then add to them whatever either makes me happy or makes my client happy. So that includes butterflies.
Clients who direct you like, hey, I'd like a piece that has this, do they say like this coloration or these items, or do they kind of leave it up to you?
It really depends on what their aesthetic is.
Yeah.
And in some cases, you can take a piece of a family jewel, your mom's ring, your grandmother's brooch, and I kind of interpret it as we found this on the forest floor.
Yeah.
And, rather than if it's going to sit in a jewelry box and not be used, put it on a living exhibit, on a wall in your home, a conversation piece. Just another way, so I can weave those items in. They're not even glued, so I can use those kinds of items as well.
Right. So that if somebody does want to utilize it, it's not it can be
That's right.
taken off. Yeah. So that's really cool. Yeah. So when I was working here one day, a couple came in looking at what they were super interested. They were asking me a couple of questions. One is the moss livid.
So it's preserved moss.
Okay.
It's been treated. The mosses are all purchased through moss farms, and most of those are in either California or in Florida.
Okay.
So there's different kinds of moss, pillow mosses, and the pink behind us is a lichen. So it's been treated. It's not natural color, but the others are going to maintain their texture and stay soft. And there's really nothing that needs to be done to them. They have that fun texture.
Yeah.
And, bring in the nature into your office space.
Well, especially like the bright colors, like it just, it does. It brings that nature indoors and allows that to happen. Now you brought in a piece today that I'll put the video up of. So this is your utilizing earrings that you have found.
That's right.
Different.
Yeah. This is a kind of a template, another example of what I can do. So say that you've got your mom's clip earring collection and they're just beautiful, but you're never going to wear them. So what I've done is I've mounted them like ornaments.
Yeah.
And mounted them from a manzanita branch that I ordered from a tree farm. Spray painted it. It could be done in any color template. I happen to use a very sparkly template in this case, but it can also look very organic or if you've got a shabby chic look in your house or a farmhouse, I can also, kind of tailor that down and not make it quite as sparkly, but still incorporate those pieces from, many years back and just be adorned in different ways.
Yeah. And then the other piece, you said you're doing something more on the spirituality side of things. So you've incorporated some angels and things into the piece that we have here at the shop.
That's right. So that's another, my take on someone that wants something that's got a healing vibe to it. So I've got a healing stone, an old rosary, a vintage angel, and I use some antique hat netting that I found in an antique shop and just kind of put that together. So it's a little edgier.
Yeah.
Not going to be for everybody, but I'm hoping that, that will be a separate kind of subcategory of beautiful things that I can
Well,
make.
art is really right in the eye of the beholder, and there is something for everybody always. I'm sure there will be somebody who likes it as well. So we do have those items that you can purchase here. Or how else can people get in touch with you to maybe have a work created for them?
Absolutely. So I've got a website, and they can reach out to me on my email as well and set up an appointment and, just let me take a look at your space or have it, mull over some ideas and then start the creation process.
So you have a serious job during the day, right, for a long time. Do you find this is an outlet for you to be able to just be as creative as you want to be?
Absolutely. Well, we're in a creative city.
Yeah.
Frederick is just a perfect place for artists to blossom. Just so much inspiration with texture, the historic aspect of it. So that's why I'm incorporating all the frames from all of these local antique shops.
Yeah.
But it does. I'm driving into DC for a day job. This just brings joy to my life and hopefully to others.
Yeah.
Just the uniqueness of it and one of a kind pieces.
They are for sure, and we love the look that they have on our walls here at the Home of Everything Frederick. What do you hope? Have you attached anything to this little side gig that you're doing, like any goals in mind or pieces that you may want to create at all?
Well, thanks for asking. I mean, I'm still so new at it. I don't know. I'm just going to see how it morphs and see, what the need is. And, my desire is to enjoy myself, the creative process, and then to present something to my clients. And have them adorned in wellness spas and home offices as gifts.
Yeah.
They'd also make lovely gifts in babies' rooms with the, butterflies, different kinds of pieces that I can incorporate into everybody's home.
Well, you mentioned Frederick is a very creative, artsy place, and it really is becoming. There's such a great culture of art here. Do you collaborate with any other artists right now, or do you just kind of take in the galleries and kind of look at where art is exhibited here in Frederick?
That's right. So I haven't collaborated at all. I do know a lot of the local artists, and my studio is close by, so I walk in quite often. But because I'm so new at doing this, this is my first. This is the exclusive place to get the pieces at this point.
Yeah.
But I mean, everywhere I go, it's just the lovely experience of just talking, looking at what others are doing. Whether it be the murals outside or all these beautiful galleries that adorn our streets and antique shops. So there's inspiration everywhere.
Yeah.
And definitely more opportunity to collaborate as, people such as yourself get the word out about how amazing we are here.
Yeah, look, and I think, anytime something brings you joy, the less stress you can attach to it and just keep enjoying it and maybe utilizing when some of this other stuff sinks in, something might inspire you to try, to do something different, which is awesome. Well, we do appreciate the time coming up here today. Again, come see Judith, the Moss Lady's artwork. It is hanging at 401 North Market Street, or I will make sure her website is up so you can look at her stuff directly and reach out to her. And you can sometimes catch her here. She comes to our social events once a month and other times as well. So please reach out. And we really do appreciate it. And I think this stuff is gorgeous. So there you go.
Thank you so much, Dave.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Thank you.